Small-town athletes competing for the Montana Grizzlies happens all the time, but the adjustment is one those from the Treasure State's larger cities don't quite have to always make. Jaxon Lee is no different, as the senior safety spent most of his life growing up in Belgrade before moving to even smaller Philipsburg, where he spent the first 3 years of his high school life playing 8-man football.
I had to go to basically football school. I mean, at 8-man we have cover two deep halves, and then here we have so many different calls that I can still barely know, you know. It's like we have so much going on all the time, and in 8-man you weren't really thinking a whole lot. It was just a lot of athletes out on the field and guys being fast running around.
Lee was a major part of the Flint Creek 8-man dynasty that recently happened for the co-op with Drummond and Philipsburg. He would go on to taste 11-man football when he transferred his senior year to play at Sentinel in Missoula. But it's those small-town roots he carries with him everywhere he goes.
I always try to sneak in Philipsburg, Montana when we're doing our little video shoots. I mean, my whole family's still there. I feel like I'm Peaburg, even though I got a whole bunch of Missoula people I'm thankful for. It's just kind of where I started my journey, I feel like, and that's where I owe it all to.
Once Lee got to Montana as a highly touted local recruit, he played right away as a freshman on special teams, where he starred for 2 seasons. Then last year, Lee broke out as a backup safety who fully cracked the rotation, where once he settled in, he began to make an impact for the Grizz.
The first few games, I mean, I was pooping my pants, you know, I was a little afraid, super nervous, and just had to kind of get the jitters out. But then once you kind of go throughout the season, first couple games, you start relaxing and get to play a little faster, stop thinking so much, and it got really fun towards the end.
Twice, Lee returned turnovers for touchdowns for the Grizzlies last year, as he made his mark for a program he dreamed of playing for his whole life.
When I was in a young age, I mean, I was wearing a Grizzly onesie and whatnot, so I mean, you just grow up wanting to do this, coming to all the home games all the time, telling Gramps, hey Gramps, I'll be down there someday. That's all I ever wanted to do, so always so thankful for the opportunity.
And his opportunity isn't over yet, as there's still plenty of football left to be played, with Lee wanting to leave everything on the field.
I don't want to ever leave this place and say, oh, I should have done this, should have done that. I just kind of want to leave here and be like, I did my time and I did well too, and I'm happy with how I did, so just enjoy it while I can.
Reporting in Missoula, Kyle Hansen, MTN Sports.